Let's bring this meeting of County Council to order. Could we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Does anyone wish to give an optional prayer today? We didn't discuss it, but... All right, very good. Thank you. I'm going to take the roll. Mr. Anderson?
Here.
Mrs. Clear?
Here.
Mr. Rastetter?
Here.
Mrs. Rennie? Here. Mrs. Showerman? Here. Mr. Schenk? Here. Mr. Horton?
Here.
Welcome to the 2020 reorganizational meeting for Erie County Council. This is what we do every single year. The purpose of our meeting today is for County Council to elect officers, chair and vice chair. At this time, I'm going to open the floor and ask for nominations for chair.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I would like to nominate my friend and colleague Andre Horton for chair.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson makes a motion to nominate Andre Horton as chair. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Clear, thank you for the second. Are there any comments? Well, then
Mr. Chair,
let's...
I'd like to ask that we close nominations for chair.
Noted. And on the roll call, Mr. Anderson,
Yes?
Mrs. Clear,
Yes.
Mr. Rastetter,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennie,
Yes.
Mrs. Showerman,
Yes.
Mr. Schenk,
Yes.
Mr. Horton.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I'd like to now open up the floor for nominations. Well, first of all, thank you for my colleagues for, electing me to chair and help transition us through this 2020 year cycle. I'd like to open the floor for nominations for vice chair.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Anderson, Mr. Carl Anderson, for vice chair this year.
Do we have a second?
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded by Councilman Rastetter and Councilwoman Rennie.
You ready for the roll call, sir?
I think we should have a move for the nominations to be closed.
I move for the nominations to be closed.
Second. Second.
Nominations have been closed. All in favor? We'll just do a general one. Aye. All in favor of the nominations being closed?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Hearing none, nominations have been closed. Are you ready for the vote?
Yes.
Roll call, please.
On the nomination for vice chair, Mrs. Clear,
Yes.
Mr. Rastetter,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennie,
Yes.
Mrs. Showerman,
Yes.
Mr. Schenk,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Chairman Horton.
Yes. At this point, before we do the comments by the chair and the other members of this body, I'd like to announce my appointments for the Finance and Personnel Committees. And I've asked Ms. Kim Clear, Councilwoman Clear, to serve as the Finance Chair. And I believe I asked Scott Rastetter, Councilman Rastetter, to serve as the Vice Chair to Finance. For the Personnel Chair will be Councilwoman Mary Rennie, Vice Chair Brian Schenk. And at this point, I would open the floor for any comments from my colleagues.
Mr. Chairman. I just want to congratulate you, Councilman Horton, on your election to chair this year. It's been an honor to work with you, to know you for several years. before our service on council, and in working with you on council, I know that you bring energy and enthusiasm, commitment to your beliefs, and to your commitment to our community and the people that you serve. And I look forward to working with you in the upcoming year. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to say a few words.
Sure.
First of all, I want to thank the senior members of the council for welcoming me personally, and I can assume they've reached out to the other council persons and wished us lots of luck. And I was told very clearly, leave the politics outside. We're not Democrats, we're not Republicans. We're all here to represent our county and the people that put us in these offices. I know that we have 4 new members, so we're really going to look hard at the senior members to make sure that we don't step on a landmine and make sure we're doing the right thing. And I always tell people, please just tell me to my face if there's an issue. If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong, and we will work through it. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Sherman. Anyone else?
I would like to say thank you to the members that are already on county council for all the help that they've given me also, and also to congratulate Andre and Carl on their new positions as chair and co-chair.
Thank you, Councilman.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to speak.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to congratulate Mr. Chairman and Mr. Vice Chairman for being elected by our board. You are going to be fearless leaders, and I know we are going to be looking to you and our other senior as well. Well, in years.
I am a
Well, not in age. But we are all going to be looking to you for guidance. And I am anxious to be a part of a body that will be considering all perspectives, listening to all perspectives to make decisions for the greater good. I'm anxious to be a part of this. Thank you.
Amen.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to take a moment just to thank all of you up here with me, and obviously people in the audience and people who aren't here to hear this as well. As I stressed to the people that I've talked to in the news media, I am one of 7. I feel very good about the people who are up here with me. We are independent, thoughtful people who are in this for the good of all of our constituents in the entire county. We're in this as independent council members who are able to work well together, and I believe that you will see that as the year progresses. So thank you again, all of you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I'd like to congratulate you and Carl for your new positions, and thank the 4 new members for their bravery and tenacity to run for office and actually serve the public. And I hope that we all make lots of progress this year. That's our #1 goal, to serve the county. Thank you very much.
Amen. Well, I'll make a few comments. I'm really honored and humbled by the opportunity to not only serve on Erie County Council at this time and at this pivotal moment in Erie's history, but to serve as its chairman and be elected by my colleagues is truly, truly something special and honor. And I thank you all. This year, County Council is welcoming 4 new members. It's quite a change. Many observers rightly point out to the many years of institutional knowledge that left this body, and we acknowledge that. We truly acknowledge that, and we thank those who served in the past for being good stewards and bringing the county to this point. I must state, though, that the excitement that I have about this body and 4 new individuals coming on, I'm excited. It's fueled by hope. It's fueled by new vision. It's fueled by new perspectives. And yes, it's fueled by new energy. You're going to do great for this body, the citizens of this county. are going to really benefit from having new eyes on county government. I'm honored to be chosen by you to be the linchpin from the old to the new at this very transitional and transformational time. I know I heard it said in Courtroom H this morning that none of us arrived here on our own. We're all standing on someone's shoulders. I would like to thank our support staff, Mr. Smith, Nicole, and Jessica, our county solicitor, Attorney Talarico. I'd like to thank the administration, Mr. Sparber, Tracy. It doesn't always seem like it, but we truly are a team. We truly all love this county. We truly all love this community. We truly all work for the citizens, the 280,000 citizens of this county. And we are a team. County government is in good hands. Thank you. There being anything else for the good of the order, may I have a motion for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.
So adjourn.